Good morning, my beautiful souls. I'm so grateful to be here this morning, and I thought that given the way this week was, I wanted to share with you guys. So I thought it'd be cool to do coffee combos with me this morning. I wanted to, sorry, it wouldn't be coffee and combos if I wasn't drinking any coffee. No, this week has been so liberating and exciting that I wanted to share my secret with you guys. And I'm a person that goes through a lot of things, and I don't want to just be the only one happy, excited about life. Like, I want to share all this goodness with you guys. I want to share the secrets. I want to tell you guys everything so that you guys can apply it to your life, and I hope it does amazing things to your life as well as it's done for mine. So not only I'm a strong believer of the Lord Jesus Christ, who's my Lord and Savior. My life has been amazing with him in it, but I've also, so God has put forth these books into my life which are amazing. So shout out to RHONDA Brimes. I don't quote me if I butcher her last name. I don't mean to, but I think that that's her last name. It's with a B, but RHONDA, and it's an amazing author. Her books, oh my goodness, they're great. Like, I'm on the fourth one, and my life has changed tremendously in a matter of weeks. So I said, why should I know all of this? Like, I feel like when you know something, like, I want to share it. I want everybody to be happy, excited about life like I am. So with that being said, let's get into the secrets. I love it. So yeah, I just want to tell you how the secret has changed my life and give you any tips and pointers. But the first and foremost thing I want to say is I've always done this, and I've always been a firm believer of it. Speaking things into existence. I've always done that, and I've always said it over and over and over in repetition, but I didn't realize, and what I learned from the books that I'm reading is that you have to believe it. So you can put it out there in the universe and you're speaking it out there, but you have to believe what you're putting out there. So if you see yourself getting this job, this career, you have to actually picture yourself working there. And I always encourage you to do the necessary steps. Like, if you're not working right now, it's okay. What is your dream job? What is your job that you would like? Or what is your career? See yourself doing it and create a routine for yourself. So even if you have nowhere to go, get up every single day as if you do. And in the time being, do the things that are going to take you one step closer to where you're trying to go. Now, of course, we all have minor setbacks. There's many obstacles thrown our way. But I'm here to tell you, do not get discouraged. You have to keep pushing through. I feel like those obstacles are there to kind of try to push us to either not do it or do it. And I say do it. I say push through because they're just there, like, to try to distract you. So don't get distracted. I feel like once you stop being sorry, my throat. I feel like, wow, my voice. I always feel like when I have a story to tell y'all, or not a story, but when I have news for y'all, you know, the devil be trying to work all the time. Don't want me to get it out for you guys. All right, I'm back. Okay. So what are we talking about? This is why. Okay. So yes, I'm a firm believer creating that routine. So do the things that's going to get you there. And if you don't know how or where to start, take baby steps and figure out what is it that you want to do. I know I had to do that as well in my life. Like, don't be like scared to pull back from the scene a little bit. Focus on yourself. I feel like When you focus on yourself first, then you'll be able to focus on the things that you want. You can't put your whole 100% self in anything that you do with, without taking care of your needs. So one of the problems I noticed, and I've done this, so I'm guilty, so we all do this. Like I said, I'm keeping it real with you guys. I'm sharing my secrets. So, we tend to put our happiness in other people, and that's a big thing. Like, that's a lot. That's for you to put your happiness in somebody else, to have someone else in charge of that. That's huge. First of all, they are not in control to make us happy. And when you do that, you constantly feel disappointed. You'll constantly feel empty when they are not satisfying that feeling of happiness for you. That's too much. Why are you giving somebody that much power? So let me tell you something. Once you figure out that you are in control of this, sky's the limit, because only you can make you happy. So happiness, sadness, anger, all those things are just feelings. So let's say you get up one day and you feel great. Like what I do is I get up in the morning and I say today's going to be an amazing, productive day. Or today's going to be awesome because I said it. Now it is my job to continue to have this amazing, awesome day that I said that I was going to have this morning, because I've already told my mind today's going to be an awesome, amazing day. So with that being said, you don't know what's going to happen throughout the day. But if you keep that mindset, then you won't allow the little mishaps that will happen. I used to get angry, like, I used to get upset with, and I feel like energy has a lot to do with it. So I used to get upset if I was in the Uber and we were stuck in traffic, or if I was running late. I didn't realize that I was setting those things in my life. Like, I was creating that, I was attracting that. I didn't realize what I was attracting. So, because I had the thought of being late. So the thought of being late kept repetition. And that's what you're thinking about. You're putting all your focus and your energy. And the universe is giving you exactly what you're asking for and you're thinking about. So you find yourself drifting off. Try to think of something that's going to keep you back to reality. What makes you happy? What makes you change that feeling? So I now, with reading the books, has helped me catch myself by not engaging. So if I find myself overthinking, I'm like, nope, you're not going to be late. You're going to be on time. And then I vision myself being on time, being at the office, and getting my work done. And I know you're probably like, what? That's so crazy. But I promise you, try it. It really does work. And once you actually really know how to use the law of attraction to your advantage, you will see your life changing. Like, I would not be telling you this stuff if I did not see it change my life. It opened the door for new people to come in as well, because I'm attracting the type of people I want to attract in my life, which is great, which is awesome. What else that I wanted to tell you as well? So that's another thing. So true story. So I knew Tuesday that I was going to have an exam on Thursday. And I was worrying myself on Tuesday that I wasn't going to grasp the knowledge. And you know what happened when I was doing all this worrying and focus that I wasn't grasping? I wasn't grasping anything at that present moment, because I was blocking what I was learning by focusing on failing the exam, by thinking I wasn't going to know the material in time. And once I literally had to cut it out. Like, I went home that day and I was like, what are you doing? I had to say that to myself. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you can't do this. You like self-sabotaging yourself by thinking these negative thoughts. So I immediately did something that's going to revert my mind back. So one, rest is always amazing, but I love putting on my gospel music, because whatever's going to uplift my heart, my mind, and my soul, make me feel good. That's what I'm going to do. So I immediately did that. I stayed quiet to myself. Let me tell you what else happened that day. I ended up getting on the wrong train. So I ended up all the way at a stop that I wasn't. Ended up having to spend more money to wait for another train to turn back around. But once I turned my mindset around and I didn't get upset that I was on the wrong train, because I didn't ask anybody, like, hey, is this going? It was an express train. So I just immediately got on that train. And then I had to stop and think, you know what? Maybe this happened because I just needed to take a minute to breathe and relax. So that is what I did. I had, from that point on, it didn't matter that it was late in the day. I changed my mindset. And then from that point on, from 4 p.m. to the rest of the night, everything was great. I took time. I opened the book. I read the book. I woke up in the morning. I prayed. I also said, you know what? I know the material. I have faith in myself. I believe in myself that I am going to grasp everything in class. You know what happened? It's so crazy. Like, we did a review. So the instructor did a review the next day. And I knew 95% of what she taught me the day before without even realizing it. Because I put my time and my focus and my energy, that I knew the stuff, even if I felt like I didn't, that I knew it. If I felt like I didn't really know it, I really did. Because my mind was absorbing all of this information. But once I unclogged all that negative energy, it was there. So it then gave me the confidence to take the exam. And I forgot to mention this. My instructor had also called me that morning, and she spoke to me, and she said, you know, I feel like, you know, not only God was in control of this, but the universe as well, which God is the creator of the universe. So I feel like they work hand in hand. She just told me, like, I know you were struggling a little bit, and I wanted to give you some positive energy. And I felt that energy. And you know what happened? When she gave me that energy, I had that energy, and I bounced it off to the class, which was amazing. I was in a class with, like, some very inspiring individuals. So I felt like that day was a great day, that we all absorbed everything that we needed to. And I spoke into existence, not only for myself, because I don't want to just succeed. I want everybody to succeed. So I spoke to the universe. I said, we all are going to succeed. We're all going to pass. And I wanted to give them that energy and that encouragement as she gave to me, which I thought was great. And I did not study that night because there's no point in overworking your brain. You don't want to overstudy when you know something. So I didn't. And then I studied the next day. Like, I did a review. And then she did a review. And I was so confident because I kept telling myself that morning, I'm gonna pass. I envisioned me passing. I knew that feeling, what it felt like, and I felt it. And I just kept my mind there. And it was great, guys. It was amazing. And I passed 93. So what I'm saying is, and I hope I'm not babbling too much about it, but, like, I've just really encouraged you guys to really read these books, because of course these books go in more depth and more in detail. I can't put it all in this video. We'll be here all day. But definitely encourage you guys to study it and apply it, because you could read books all day, but if you're not applying it to your life, then it's not going to help. But it's almost like, I don't want to say like magic, but like a magic, like you changing your perspective, you're changing your energy, and the more you send out gratitude, the more you are receiving so much that life has to offer. I know that I'm just like, I keep looking that way because I'm actually looking outside and looking at the sun, and just appreciating the day, appreciating the weather, appreciating the sun. Like, you know, I used to go through day to day, and I used to forget the little things. Like, we always bypass the small things. And we're so busy and so caught up that we just don't stop and appreciate the little things. The other day, I was having lunch in Panero, and the server was bringing me my food, and I had saw him the day before when I went there, and I said to him, I said, good afternoon, how are you doing today? And he looked like surprised. Guess no one really talked to him. They just say thank you for the food, but they never ask him how was his day, like how is he doing. And I feel like that's so important, beautiful souls. Like, have you ever stopped and asked somebody how they're doing today? Like, these small things. And it made me feel so good that he smiled and he said, I'm doing really good today. And I feel like that little thing just changed him. So that was really great. Letting people know that you appreciate them. You know, don't look for something. Like, when you do something for somebody, don't look for a hoo-ha, an ah moment. Do it because you want to, from the kindness of your heart. That's another thing. I noticed that my life changed when I started sending more gratitude, and because I was always thankful, but I was keeping it in. I wasn't like sharing it. Now I share it so much, where I make sure that I let somebody know that I'm grateful and I appreciate them so much. And even if it's like the little things, even if they send me a text or open the door for me, ask me how, like, I just let them know, like, I really appreciate and I'm grateful. Being grateful and being humble is amazing. So those are like little bits and pieces of my secrets, and just kind of tell you how the secret has changed my life, changed my perspective, and opened my mind and opened my heart to endless possibilities. I don't think I had the courage, but I felt like it really helped put things in alignment for me. I see things manifesting in my life. I'm now creating the relationships that I want. But I'm gonna tell you this, you're still, like, there's still people out there that, you know, how to deal in a life where you still have people that are negative. You still have people, but I don't take those things personal anymore like I used to. Don't feed into negative energy. I have to tell you. Once you start feeling good, you'll notice, like, the people that you be like, oh my gosh, whoa, they have powerful energy. You create the things that go on around you. So if you're late, if you are stuck in traffic, you are creating this for yourself because you keep thinking about it. You're putting it in the universe. The universe doesn't know if you don't want that or not. The universe is just delivering what you are thinking and feeling and you want. Because when you're creating this, you're envisioning that you're late. So you're putting it out there. So I want you guys to do something for me, and just see how it works for you. When you're envisioning something or you're thinking a negative thought, try to do something that's going to change your feeling. You don't want to act upon something off of your feeling. So if you're feeling horrible or somebody said something to you and made you feel bad, well, you know what? You know what the best part about this is? They don't control your feelings, so you can change that feeling with something that's going to help you feel better. So whatever it is, if it's looking at a picture or listening to your favorite song, whatever it's going to be, that's going to be a quick couple minutes that's going to get you back on track. I encourage you to do that. Okay, I have time. And I also want to say, like, you know, I get so speechless because it's so much more than just the mind and thinking and, you know, being in control of your feelings. If you take the time to really, really, really do this for your life, oh my goodness, like, sky's the limit, literally, for your life. If you're looking for that breakthrough and you're looking for that change, this is it. This is definitely it. I promise that if you do this in your life, you'll never be the same. Your life will never be the same. Your life will forever change. And you can now live in a world where how you can deal with other people. You can't change anybody but yourself. As long as you truly understand that. And I feel like the people who are negative and does not want to change and they're set in their ways, change you. Because you're in control of you. I feel like you change the atmosphere when you change yourself. You change the situation. And, you know, I definitely just am excited to just say this, to tell you that. Let me know. Comment below. Like, comment below in the bottom. Let me know how this works for your life. Let me know if you grab any of the books that I encourage you guys to read. Let me know how that works out. I know that currently have 3 people, right? Oh my goodness. I gotta wash my hair today. That's what's wrong right here. It's a little crazy. I'm glad that you guys appreciate me for my hair. Golly. This is why when I do these videos, I'm always, because this hair, I love my hair, but, you know. But anyways, back to topic. I currently have 3 people in my circle reading this book, and it's amazing. Like, I'm happy that other people feel the same way I do. Like, I don't want to just be the only one. Like I said, if I know something, I'm going to tell you guys. And if you know, if it helps your life, it changes it, that's great. It's amazing. I'm just so grateful to be in this space in my life. And of course, you know, I couldn't make this audio or video, this coffee and convos. Like I said, I can't tell you everything because we'll be here all day. But I encourage you to read the books. And if you can, and if your life is so busy, I encourage you to get one book that I mentioned and see it. Don't just run to Netflix and look at the movie, because you're not going to understand. I mean, you'll probably understand, but you won't fully grasp what you're learning from this, or the power that the secret really has over your life and how it could change. What else? Thank you guys. Thank you for listening to me today. I know today was like a different mood, because I was really trying to get into telling you guys about the secrets, and my coffee got cold, so I was a little sad about that. Yes, I want you guys to stay encouraged, stay uplifted, and come here. And this is why I'm like putting my face to these videos, because I want you guys to feel that. I want you guys to feel my spirit, even though you're not like physically there next to me. But I wish you guys all the best and success. And like I say, and I always say, I claim this over your life. I'm putting this out to the universe, to you. Now you just have to take it. You are amazing. You're going to be successful. You're going to live the life that you always wanted. Know that, trust that. Whatever you are battling, whatever you are struggling, know this is not a permanent thing. Anything that's bad does not last forever. Know that any minor setback is for a greater comeback. Don't get discouraged if you didn't get this job, or you didn't get this promotion, or whatever didn't happen, this deal didn't fall through. I want you to turn your mind around and look at it in a different light. Maybe that deal wasn't supposed to be for you. Maybe there's a bigger deal happening and you just can't see it yet because you're focused on that disappointment. Once you start redirecting your mind and changing your whole mindset, oh my goodness, my beautiful souls, this right here is the most powerful thing that you could ever have in life. Know that you are sitting on something really, really big, and that's your mind. Your mindset is so powerful. Don't waste it by listening to other people who have negative thoughts and putting you down. Know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. So, I know this video lasted a little bit longer than expected, but I just wanted to tell you guys my secrets, the secret, and how it's changed my life. And I hope and pray that it changes your life as well. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for letting me explain just a little bit of how I used it and how it changed. Of course, I used it in way more scenarios than I can tell you, but we only have time for almost 30 minutes I've been on here. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how the secret has changed your life. If you read it already or start reading it, let me know. Thank you so much, my beautiful souls. I hope everybody has an amazing day.